Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Haxenhunt. Today's video, we are going to be talking about my two sights that one sight now, I guess. No, just kidding. We got the Spot Hogg Fast Eddy XL up against the Black Gold Verdict Pro. So we're going to talk about the pros and cons of both of these sights. I've enjoyed them both. So if you want to know which one you should buy, after this video, I'll tell you which one I would prefer. So if you want to find out, stay tuned. Alrighty, guys, so first up, which one do we talk about? We talk about the Spot Hogg, we talk about the Black Gold. Let's go Black Gold. Alright, so holy shiz balls. I am just throwing this thing around. Okay, so this is a 5-pin slider sight, Black Gold, Verdict Pro. So Pro, it actually has all 5 pins are micro adjust. So this is a 5-pin again and slider sight. So if you're here, I'll show you guys. Those of you guys that don't know what a slider sight is, I can drop my entire housing down. So now I have what, like 100 and 200 yard pin there. So I can bring that back up to 20 through 70 yards. So anywho, I have had this sight for, what was that, 4 or 5 years. Originally purchased this from Wild Arrow Archery in Farmington, Utah. It's been super awesome. And then from TNT Archery in St. George, Utah, I bought the dovetail and added that to it. That way I could get a little extra distance off my riser to help keep myself as stable as possible. Obviously, the further away from you it is, the smaller the pins are and the more they move. So it forces you to be more steady. So that's kind of what I prefer and what I like to do. Some people like it a little closer so your pins are bigger and it doesn't look like you move as much. So anyway, this is actually a fairly light setup for how big it is. And it is extremely durable. I have put this thing through the ringer, beat the crap out of it, and I've never had a pin break. I've never had anything break. Well, that is a lie. I did have one screw come loose, this top screw of where my fibers are wound up. So all my fibers kind of came out. All I did was get the screw, put it back. It was totally fine. So nothing actually broke. And then this casing actually changes from clear to purple to help shade the fibers. So that way the fibers are not super bright in a bright day situation. So in the sunlight with UV rays, that will actually change color to help shade it. So that's been really awesome. I have the bright green ring. A lot of people have blue, orange, pink, green. They do make a variety of colors. The biggest thing about this sight that I really enjoy are the 5-pin micro adjustments. So if anyone has ever micro tuned your sight or just tuned any sight, sighted in a bow, trying to unscrew that little Allen screw and then just adjusting it here a little bit there, oh crap, where was it? It's just a nightmare. So having it be on a threaded system right there on the inside, and then just being able to loosen the screw and then just twist those threads basically allows you to get exactly where you want it, and you're not trying to fight it. So that's kind of been the biggest thing for me with this sight. That's about it with the Black Gold Verdict. There are a few adjustments to the newer models, just little things here and there, nothing too dramatic. This thing is, again, like I said, 4 to 5 years old. So they've come a little bit with some upgrades with today's. So now we are going to talk about this Fast Eddy by Spot Hogg sight. So first things first, when I first purchased this sight, I realized I mean, in the reviews it did say it as well, but it is quite a bit, not quite a bit, it is a little bit heavier. So you can definitely feel that weight on your bow when it is on your riser. But with that being said, it is freaking solid. Like it feels more solid than this, maybe because it is heavier, so it just feels more solid. But the black gold, I've never had a problem with it, never broke it. So anyway, back to the Spot Hogg. It is made durable. It is made tough. Like this thing, I don't think is gonna break. The only issue that I might see a problem here in the future with more use and more throwing dirt at it and rocks, literally, is these open gears right here on the slider. So this is a slider side as well, but it is a 2-pin slider, single pin, 2-pin, whatever, it's 2-pin slider there. So these open gears, I'm afraid if you threw dirt or rocks in there, if it's gonna get jammed, you know, if you loosen it, I don't, like, as you can tell, those gears spin. So I don't know. There is dust in it from this year's hunt. You can hear it. So kind of there, yeah. Anyway, again, this is on a 6-inch dovetail. This is how you purchase the Fast Eddie. You don't have to purchase this separate. And then let's see, the one thing I don't personally like, so I will show you guys the black gold real quick. So the unlock switch, that way you can use the slider, is just this flip of this little screw here. And then basically it acts just as a set screw. So you just loosen that set screw and then you can scroll it up and down. Fast Eddie, nice, it's convenient. There's a big set screw down here on the bottom, but in a hunting situation, you gotta flip that. Did you guys hear that? If you flip it and it hits that wheel, it is kind of loud the first couple times, because I don't tighten my set screw down on my black gold every single time I shoot because I'm constantly moving it. This is only a single pin / 2-pin sight, so you're gonna be moving that pin pretty often, so you're not gonna be tightening. I mean, you will, because I don't know. So anyway, so if you shoot it with that set screw loose, when you shoot, it's like that. It rattles. You can hear that. So when you shoot, it makes that sound. And it took me a while. I was like, what is going on? My brand new bow, my brand new sight, brand new everything, like fully set up. What is that sound? Found out it's just a set screw on my sight. So that's kind of you can change it, I'm sure. I'm sure there's a way where you can just take it off. I don't know. They might have a different, I'm not really too positive about that. I do like the housing on this one though, and how you can easily change out if you want a bigger housing, if you have a bigger peep. Sorry, it's a little squeaky. So I put on the smaller housing because I like a small housing with my small peep. So I like that you can change the size of your housing due to your peep and kind of preference. That way you can kind of fine tune peep to sight housing. You can bring this in and out with the peep to try to get your peep perfectly around that sight housing. So that is kind of a nice perk there. The other things is I didn't have any instructions, so it did take me quite a while to try to figure out how to sight this thing in. And turns out there's another set screw or whatever. So it's basically, you can sight this thing in without any tools once you have it mostly sighted in. So once you get your left and right, your up and down can just be adjusted with a micro adjustment screw, I guess you could say. It is kind of like, let's see if you guys can hear it. I mean, once you loosen this, the whole housing is pretty loose. And then it's kind of like, so you twist this little knob here, and you can see actually right here is this little gear with, sorry, let this focus, with these little wires on it. And those wires are just pressing, and so when you spin that, it adjusts that. So I probably just screwed up my sight and where it was sighted in, so oh well. So yeah, that is Spot Hogg Fast Eddie XL against the Black Gold Verdict Pro. both are extremely good sights. If I was to purchase a new bow today, say all the new 2021 bows just came out, and I bought one fully set up, I'd be putting a black gold on it. Just with my experience, I've been a little bit happier with shooting this one. I have been shooting my Fast Eddie, but the black gold is just kind of it for me. There are a lot of very well-known people that do shoot the Spot Hogg and they really enjoy it because it is a good sight. It is a fantastic sight. I'm not saying that you're not going to be able to kill anything or shoot anything or be accurate with it at all. I'm just kind of going over the things that I look for in a sight. So the black gold kind of takes the cake for me in a hunting situation, or just, you know, set up on my bow. I do want to get a 1-pin. I have a 3-pin. It's actually set up on my wife's bow. I kind of like an more open housing, which I learned just from this single pin Spot Hogg. So anyway, guys, that is just my quick little ta-da video of black gold up against Spot Hogg and which one I would prefer. So hopefully this helps you guys make a decision on what you want to buy. Also, let's go over price range before I forget. This one was like $429, $450, something like that. It was over 400 bucks. This one was $320. So Spot Hogg is cheaper. So if that helps take that into consideration, I will leave that for you guys there. Anyway, thank you once again, and we will continue giving bows away. I have a bow to give away, so stay tuned. If you purchased a decal in the last little while, you are entered in to win any bow. So I will be doing a video about that. And also, if you want to get entered in for the next giveaway, just go buy a decal at haxenhunt.com and you'll automatically be entered. Each decal equals an entry. You get to pick any bow, fully set up, to your liking. I will just call you and let you know you won, and what do you want me to buy for you? And I'll go to the shop, buy it, do a video, build it, and ship it off to you. So again, haxenhunt.com, go purchase the decal, and you're getting entered in to win a bow. So anyway, thank you all, and we'll see you guys next time.